One-to-one programs supporting autistic children. There are undoubtedly certain recommendations that might be useful for teaching children with particular designations, even if most educators concur that there's no set method for educating any one student or group of pupils. It's crucial to comprehend how these factors could affect the learning of students with autism, since they may have particular needs in the areas of communication, social skills, and learning. Today we'll talk about one-to-one programs supporting autistic children. Welcome to Autism Answers. We talk about autism with the goal of sharing knowledge and bringing awareness to light. Our goal is to make videos that are easy to understand so many will be able to understand and develop a deeper awareness of autism. With that said, we'll get into it. Even the most basic human activities can be difficult for kids with autism. They have trouble relating to others and frequently fail to recognize them as actual individuals and not just inanimate things. They find it difficult to express their thoughts and feelings, have a hard time picturing what other people are thinking or feeling, and in some cases go their whole lives without speaking. They usually struggle to connect with others, even their own family. Some autistic students require special help and constant monitoring in the classroom in order to be safe and study. In some cases, one-on-one assistance may be required to attain these objectives. But what is one-on-one support program? A one-on-one aide is a paraprofessional or educational support professional, ESP, who works with just one student. The student may require aid in developing social skills, navigating between activities or locations, remaining on target, mastering daily living skills, or eliminating problematic conduct. Any ESP's duty should be to assist the student in developing these and other abilities with the objective of increasing the student's independence. The growing number of students with autism, combined with a scarcity of qualified special education teachers and budget constraints in schools, has resulted in a national trend in which the majority of students with autism receive at least some of their school-based services from one-to-one assistance. Supports are customized to each student's particular requirements rather than a diagnosis. When getting a free, suitable public education requires a one-to-one assistant, students are allocated one FAPE. To achieve the standards of least restrictive environment, LRE, each student should receive just the supports necessary to meet the goals of their individualized education program, IEP. Some autistic kids may not require a one-to-one helper, and giving one might be regarded too restrictive. Others regarded as a necessary component of their educational curriculum. Comprehensive evaluations can provide significant information about the most effective assistance for each kid and whether an ESP or one-on-one is required. Difficulties teachers and children with autism face. While most autism specialists and pediatricians believe that one-to-one support programs for autistic children are typically useful, they create a variety of difficulties for both instructors and students who engage with the autistic kid in the classroom on a daily basis. One such problem is that one-to-one sessions need a significant amount of time every day of the week. Did you know that an instructor is expected to set aside 20 to 40 hours per week to help the autistic child in the classroom? The reason that these programs require so much time is to guarantee that the instructor achieves a high degree of success during the one-on-one sessions. When focusing on the autistic student's learning attempts, teachers may run the risk of neglecting the educational requirements of the other students in the classroom. Trying to strike a balance between managing the autistic child's learning requirements and managing the needs of the other children in the class could become a struggle. Since autistic children have emotional and behavioral issues, their interactions with instructors and peers may deteriorate, especially if those teachers are less eager to work with autistic students. Now, before we continue, we'd like to ask a few moments of your time. If you want to support Autism Answers and its mission to spread awareness about autism, please leave a like and click on the subscribe button. This would help us create more engaging content for you. Now, moving back to where we left off. One-on-one programs are typically seen by parents and educators as the initial stage in educating autistic children how to speak or participate in the socialization process before they're incorporated into a school environment or social group. By concentrating on the unique requirements of the autistic kid, one-on-one programs provide autistic children the chance to acquire an awareness of their environment and surroundings. There are more and more schools that can provide one-on-one instruction for students with autism, where the teachers employ a variety of one-to-one teaching methods designed to provide the student a foundation in social and communication skills. Due to its positive effects on a child's interpersonal relationships and communication skills with peers, peer-to-peer tutoring has become a significant method of one-to-one assistance programs in the classroom. This approach is also appropriate since it shapes the child's behavior so that they may play with other kids and participate in class discussions. Peer-to-peer tutoring is a one-to-one technique of education for autistic children that focuses on schooling autistic children alongside non-autistic children so that they may learn more quickly by seeing how their peers behave in class. When using this strategy to treat autistic children, the tutor or instructor may be the first to notice any behavioral difficulties the autistic pupils in the class may be having. Following the development of a peer tutoring program based on this list, non-autistic students take on the role of peer tutors for autistic students for a day or two. In addition, the autistic kids are permitted to teach their classmates, which helps them grow in terms of leadership, interpersonal skills, as well as build good relationships with their peers. Relationship interaction development is a crucial strategy since it enables kids to build better bonds with their instructors and peers, which will eventually result in cognitive rehabilitation for the kid. Cognitive remediation is the process of reestablishing the kid with autism's ideal brain connections through a series of self-discovery activities that are crucial to their intellectual development. Another one-on-one approach for teaching autistic children is what we called facilitated communication. In facilitated communication, the teacher physically directs the autistic student's learning and communication tasks. In order to guide the autistic youngster during the learning process, the tutor or facilitator essentially places a hand over the child's hand or wrist. In here, by holding the child's hand, the tutor helps them recognize different objects, photographs, and images to communicate their views. To help the kid improve their perception, communication, and interpersonal skills, facilitated communication is used in one-to-one educational support. One-to-one programs may provide certain advantages as well as disadvantages. One of the benefits of one-to-one assistance programs is that they help kids adjust to typical classroom and playground environments where they're taught social skills and communication. These programs take into account the different stages of a child's growth, such as a stage of development that includes intellectual and emotional development, the child's individual development, where communication, social thinking, and learning skills start to develop, and the child's relationship-based development, where social interaction skills start to develop. Relative interaction development strategies have been shown to be excellent one-on-one support programs for autistic children, since their social and communication abilities improve when the instructor elicits some verbal emotions from the autistic kid. Children with autism benefit from one-to-one assistance programs because they may become aware of their school environment and watch the behavior of their classmates, teachers, and other key school personnel, which enhances their cognitive and behavioral skills. On the other hand, one significant downside of this one-to-one way of treating autism is that it concentrates on connection building rather than academic learning and reasoning. While these relationships are crucial to the kid, they do not teach the youngster how to engage with others in learning. One-to-one assistance programs have another drawback in that they are typically expensive to run, particularly for public schools that must meet statutory requirements to offer special education classes without any additional funding. When the teachers leading these sessions lack the appropriate expertise to direct the autistic child's learning process, one-to-one assistance programs delivered inside the mainstream setting provides a challenge to the academic education of autistic children. But after weighing the advantages and disadvantages, we can say that one-to-one support programs may need to be improved to make sure that neither the teacher nor the student face any obstacles while learning, but anything may work with the proper assessment to determine whether the child needs a specific approach. Now, what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you want more content related to this topic, make sure to check out our channel. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.